Welcome to episode 52 of Live with the Glitter Practitioner. That is me, Dr. Noopy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know it is Memorial Day over in the States. Wishing everybody a blessed and very happy Memorial Day. I'm sure people are spending time with families and sending you lots of love. And it's been May Day here, so it's bank holiday over here for us. And for the last few hours, I have just enjoyed basking in the sunshine, listening to the birds, and I'm feeling very chipper indeed. Got a very exciting show ahead with one of my favourite people in the whole wide world. But before we start all of that, for those of you who don't know me, I'm all tangled in my necklaces. I'll just leave it alone. I'm Dr. Noopy, aka the Glitter Practitioner, and I'm a doctor. I'm a GP, a family physician in the UK. I'm also a spiritual and transformation life coach. I also host this live stream, love coming on podcasts, love people, love to chit chat. And I guess at the heart of everything I do really is my passion for connecting with others and empowering others, be it patients, be it my clients, to really understand their whole self-health needs from a mind, body and soul perspective, and learning how to keep these needs, well, first of all, what are they? How to keep them replenished and topped up and really aligned with your higher self. Because when that starts happening, you really, truly step into your power. And this is at your fingertips. It's learning how to accept, surrender, trust, and embrace the things that really, truly bring joy and love and bliss. Follow your passions, follow your purpose. I actually did a post about this on the back end of a very good friend's post, Michael Mintz. So yes, I piggybacked onto his post because I loved it so much. My burnout story is something I share because it was from my own burnout, which was painful as hell. It was the shittiest rock bottom time, 12-ish years ago. But I wouldn't change it for anything because it really was my awakening and led me to the blessings, the learnings, which I've shared with patients in community practice for the last 10, 11 years. And the foundation of that is my F list. And this is what I love to talk about and love to share. And it's the sprinkling of glitter. That's what I love doing. And I think really the best way of showing you what that might feel like to work through whichever part of the F list that you might need is my brand story, which was created by the insanely talented Devon James Stinson, who has really captured, I guess, the essence of moving through the F list, moving through finding your true self again. So without further ado, I think it's easier if you actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Experience the F list and my brand story for yourselves. Without further ado, wonderful brother, producer, may we have my brand story. Thank you.
Follow the light through the storm. And this is not a light that warns, it's a light that forms on the pathway ahead. So you can maneuver around disaster instead of getting stopped by the obstacles. It just takes changing the obstacles. And then the impossible turns to possible. And then the storm lifts. You're no longer adrift. Breathe, focus, you've got this. Ahead you see a figure, a kind soul, and on the inside it feels like you might glow. Your endless cycles of cyclones have been turned to a breeze that just slightly blows. You're adorned with glitter, where you literally feel like a kid again. And this is when you realize how much of your life you've missed. And then you talk more with Dr. Nupi Aurora, who will holistically change your aura, where you and the new you won't be like strangers. No, you'll be like friends. Because this whole process is simply life-changing. So if you're feeling frazzled and you want to find your fizz and dazzle, then book a call with Dr. Nupi Aurora by messaging her right here on LinkedIn.
Very soothing. I don't know if you can hear the birds in the background, actually. I was enjoying that and enjoying my brand story all in one go. So easily pleased. Okay, without further ado, I am going to bring on my very special guest, Russ Hedge. Come and join me, please.
Woo! Live from my mother-in-law's sewing room. Here I am.
My goodness. Hello. Wow, I've not seen you for ages.
It's been like forever. I don't know, where have you been? You've been a stranger.
I have actually been working my friggin' ass off recently. I can't hear you properly. Hold on. I've been so...
Your show is not PG rated. I forgot. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
Hi,
Lonnie.
Say, you know what you missed today?
What?
You missed the spiritual connection episode of Talking with Russ. You missed it. I mean, I had Michael Holt on and my good buddy Sam Rice, and so yeah, and you missed it.
Oh damn! Oh no! Well, I was working.
You were working. You're a working girl.
I was doing the real spiritual healing and the medicine and ding, ding, ding. Anyway, and I've had a nice couple of hours actually in the garden, just soaking in the sun. Oh man, I love it. I'm trying to concentrate, but I'm giggling at the comments of hi Amber and my beautiful sizzle sister Lonnie Ray. She's like, yeah. Right.
Well, you mentioned it. I'm good. You mentioned at the top of the show it is Memorial Day here, and we had the opportunity to actually go out early yesterday to my dad and my mama's graveside. And I tell you, that is really special to me because it brings back such great memories. Some people look at those things as sad, but I look at it as what a blessing they were to me, and what a blessing to have such amazing parents and to be able to remember them. Leah put together, my beautiful wife put together some beautiful flowers from our yard, that we had roses and all kinds of nice things that have been blooming. So we took out some nice bouquets, put a flag up for my dad who was in the military, and it was a blessing. Kyla went, my daughter went with us, and it was a nice day.
That sounds beautiful. That sounds gorgeous. Tell me, brother and bestest producer, I can't keep a straight face when I'm with you.
You're having trouble.
I am having trouble today. I think it's the sunshine. It's gone to my head. Tell me, this is a very unusual backdrop I see. There is background noise. Yes, I'm afraid they're the birds. It's my birds.
AKA my mother-in-law's sewing room door. There you go.
Yes.
So I have the best in-laws ever, and so they're so great. So we came to visit, and I just brought my computer with me. Ta-da! I can do this wherever I go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I've just hopped on in from the garden to my office space,
which is just inside from the garden, probably.
Yeah, it actually is. I'm actually looking out. Yes, I apologize for background noises. It's the birds. I can't do anything about it, and I will roast.
Oh, we love the birds.
I know, but it might be a bit noisy, but I can't close these doors because I will friggin' roast otherwise, I swear. So I have to keep them open. Anyway.
No, it's fine because actually it's very, very light, but it sounds nice. It's a nice, it kind of, just like Nupi's little wilderness. Nupi, you're like kind of like Mary Poppins, where everything just lands on you, and the glitter practitioner.
I do often talk to them. I'm like, oh, hello. there's always a blackbird that comes every single time at the same time on this chimney top. I know I sound like I have turned into a bird lady. I've got this app actually that you can, it's like Shazam, you know, Shazamming music. If you hear a track you love.
Yeah.
Okay. So I go around the park on walks going, oh, I wonder what that bird is. And you can press a button and it Shazams the bird song and then it identifies what bird it is. I'm sure everybody really wanted to know about this. Can't for the life of me remember the app. I think it's called Chirpometer, actually.
I think that's cool. My mother-in-law and father-in-law would love something like that because they love to. Although my father-in-law pretty much knows all the birds, so yeah, he's pretty much got that one down. But you know, it's interesting because you know, just the whole thing. Somebody was just saying, you know, how much they enjoy the birds and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's all right. All that stuff is just what's around you, and that's it's just natural. It's authentic. There's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I love it.
Have you heard that word before? Authentic?
No,
authenticity?
no, I don't know what that means.
It's a new thing. You should try it.
Stop. We've started this giddy pants. Oh my gosh. I'm looking at
It's okay. If we get stuck, if we laugh too hard, we'll just hit the brand story again. Oh, no, it won't play again. Never mind. It's already over.
Oh, dearie me. Amber has said, my dad shows up as a mockingbird often saying hello to me. Yes, I get that completely. I get robins. Robins always come to me.
I love most birds. Robins are great. When I grew up we had 5 acres of forest when I grew up that we owned. And so there were birds everywhere. There was lots of robins. But the birds that I don't really like are blue jays when they're mating or when they have babies, because there's a set of blue jays that seems to have their nest and have their baby blue jays in like my arborvitae, and they are nasty during that season. I come out into my backyard and they dive bomb you. They dive bomb the dog. They do. I mean, I'm like, come on, guys, chill out. We're not coming anywhere close to your babies, you know.
Oh my God. Hi, CK. Oh, we've got some beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you for coming. Yes. I know it's your day off and, you know, it's your, what do you guys call it? Public holiday. We call it bank holiday, public holiday.
We just call it.
Ray, we've got CJ, we've got Amber, Wendy Wiseman, and we've got you and I mean, you know. So what would you like to talk about today? You can really tell we don't script this ever anyway.
Yes. Well, I just want to tell everybody that if you are not sharing this out because of the great wisdom of the great Dr. Nupi Aurora, and I mean, just look at the glitter on her face, you know that she is ready to help. So you should be doing that. Great wisdom from there. But no, I mean, you know, today I really was wanting to talk about really what's important in your life and what you're aligning your life with. That was kind of what we talked about on our spiritual connection show this morning. You know, I'm a man of faith and I align myself with God, and I every morning have my devotion time and do all that. And, you know, it's so important in life. That's what I feel is important. But whatever you are aligned with, and I mean, whatever you feel is your foundation, your base, you should be aligning yourself in the morning, and you should be doing that with purpose and consistency as a foundation of your life. And if you're not doing that, then you need to think about it, because that is why people that fly out of bed and run straight to work or run right where they need to go because they don't give themselves time are always behind the 8 ball. Whatever you're doing in life, you're everything is frantic, everything is crazy. That's frazzled. There you go. It's kind of like what you see with Nupi. Everything is frazzled and frantic.
That's so not true.
And so, no,
I'm the epitome of flow. I'm going with the flow. I've aligned.
Definitely, you need to be settled. You need to be settled. And, you know, it's just like the house that was built upon a rock or the house that was built upon a sand. If you have a firm foundation in what you believe,
it's like
life is going to go good for you. And when the storms of life hit, which we're all going to have. So recently I've been going through my storm of my cancer battle and my blood sugar battle and all of that. But if you don't have a strong foundation in your life, you're going to come crumbling down like the house on the sand. You're going to squish on in. You're not going to have a stability in your life.
Yes.
And that's where Noopy and her flow comes in.
You know, when you were just saying that, I was thinking of the three little piggies and Mr. Wolf. Was it the wolf? Mr. Wolf who comes and wants to...
The three little pigs, the
blow
big
the
bad
house
wolf.
down. Yeah, the big bad wolf.
Yep.
That's right. It's exactly the same thing. It's one of my favorite stories, apart from the you know, the little fella, the tortoise, and the hare. I can't speak today. Yes, I can't speak at all.
Well, here, let me help you.
And I have, this is water. I think this is water. It could be sunstroke. Get those F lists, indeed. Oh, shall I read this out? Because I love CJ's, what she's just written. Each of us, I'm going to read it out, okay? Oh, bring it back.
You want to go back to that? Go ahead.
Yeah. So CJ says, each of us possesses a unique spiritual essence, physessence indeed, and it's through this connection that we can tap into boundless inspiration, wisdom, and resilience. So right. It's a journey that goes beyond religious beliefs, encompassing a diverse range of paths, practices, and philosophies. Whether you find solace in prayer, meditation, mindfulness, or connecting with nature, the path to spiritual growth is a deeply personal one. Yes, and yes, absolutely. Yep. Thank you for that.
You want to keep reading?
That was it. That was the rest. That was the end of the comment. Oh, you mean the other comments? Aligning first thing in the morning will help you manifest your dreams.
You don't.
Yeah, true story. Yes.
You don't have to read them all. It's fine. You know,
let's get back to what you were saying about the conversation that you had this morning. Let's have a chit chat about that.
The conversation I had this morning.
I mean, not this morning. You know, on your show.
Oh, that was this morning. Yeah. Oh. No, but I mean, that's exactly. I mean, so the point is, I mean, each person has to. It is personal. Each person has to decide for themselves. Each person has to make a personal commitment, and it all boils down to what they truly believe, what they stand for, and what they're all about. And if you don't know that, let me encourage you to figure that out, because I can tell you, life will never be steady for you. Life will always have bigger ups and downs, with you having more emotional challenges if you don't know what that is. And we're all going to have the ups and downs. We're all going to have the stuff. It just depends what your foundation is, right? Depends what you're basing your life on.
And I think as well, you know, it's okay not to know sometimes, but I think you can't go wrong if you are tuning in to your heart and really tuning in and following the things that light you up, that make your heart sing, that make your soul sparkle, that really, it's that bliss, it's that joy, and it's your passions. You can't go wrong when that's your compass, so to speak. And you know what? As CJ has said, as we've said in the comments, and very commonly, it's the hardest, the crappiest, the most rubbishy, painful things that actually give us our lessons. And you either come through, you learn, and you can exactly take those steps forward again. And that's why I always say burnout really was my rock bottom of rock bottoms. It was hideous, and I didn't know who I was, and it was horrible. But I wouldn't change it for anything, because it was from that I really learned so much and really woke up, I guess, and stepped into my purpose properly. I wouldn't change it for anything. And it's been, you know, it's a journey. Everybody's on their own path and journey. And not one person is better than the other. We're all the same. Effectively, we are all the same. We're all joined by our humanity, our compassion, our ability to love. And that's what connects us. It's like little lights going off, like little fireflies. I can't help it. That's how I truly believe.
I mean, I would agree with you that we're all the same. We're all humanity in that way, but we're also all unique and
Yes,
different. And
because
that is what
essence.
you need to, that's what you need to step into is what your,
Yeah,
everybody's been
yeah,
gifted by God
yeah,
with unique talents and abilities and to
yeah,
step into that. And
yeah,
the thing that you said too is true. It's okay not to know. It's okay to be shook and have down emotions, be sad and upset or whatever. But
feel them.
you've just gotta learn to, on your journey, which life is a journey, move through that. Don't stay in that to the next thing, which is always going to be better. You're going to
Yeah,
move in a positive direction. Well, it's going to be better if you move in a positive direction.
yeah,
And I think that's what's so important is that people need to have that. And what does that take? So one thing that I'm big on, connection and community building, it takes
yeah,
a community.
yeah,
And I am so thankful and blessed for the community that's all around me, because I can tell you that without the community, my beautiful wife and family and my friends that are amazing, my little sis, Dr. Nupi Aurora, without people like that, my journey would be so much harder.
yeah,
I could still make it, but it would be so much harder. And
yeah,
so, I'm always encouraging people, and I put in a post this morning. And I put in my LinkedIn newsletter this month. If you
yeah.
guys don't get that, go to my LinkedIn newsletter, but first coffee. So you got to always have coffee, but first coffee. You can go to my newsletter on my LinkedIn page. But anyway, I talked about the benefits of community and not isolating yourself
Mm,
because we are better together. We come together united in a purpose to be better than we are.
yes,
And
yes.
so, yeah,
And it's collective, isn't it? You
yeah,
amplify your power, you amplify that healing effect. It's true. And
yeah,
it's nourishing, and it's allowing yourself to have that, because so many
yeah,
times you want to go no, or no, I'll just do it all on my own. That's how you feel. And actually it's allowing the right people in, I would say, the people who, I guess, who you unconditionally trust yourself, and vice versa. And that it's
right.
learning the connections. Hi Inga, hi Paul. It's
So I
learning
got to
those.
tell you something.
Yeah,
I got to
yeah,
interrupt you because you're my
yeah, yeah,
little sis. So being
yeah,
the big
sure,
brother, I'm
it's
coming in.
fine, go for it.
I'm putting Paul's comment back up there because I
That's
noticed
so
someone
good.
was responding to him. And
Yeah,
this is so true. Your story, your challenges, your life will become someone else's survival guide. And I really feel like the cancer journey I'm going through
yes,
and this blood sugar challenge that I'm having, I want to reach out. And that's the reason I do occasionally post an update for people to have a short bit of idea of what to pray for and what's going on in my life, but then at the same time to encourage them, because I really want to use that to encourage people, because there are people that are going through the same thing or something different but still
yeah,
having challenges
yeah,
that need that. They
yeah,
need that.
yeah. And it's a reminder, isn't it, that no matter what you're going through, number one, you don't have to do this on your own.
Right.
There are people out there, and this is what I actually said on my post earlier, very similar, in the sense of it's learning to accept, to surrender, to trust, and allowing that process to unfold as well. And there are people out there. It's fine. It's tuning in to people who they're my soul connections. You can feel it. Makes me fizz tingle. That feeling when you feel
Right.
uplifted and inspired, empowered, and supported, and also sometimes just held in a safe space. They're the connections, and they are priceless, and they're to be cherished. And it's
Yeah.
that can really help you. And I said something like, I can't remember word for word now, but it was something like, and reach out, because there is always a kind soul there to hold with their heart your space. And you can recognize these peoples by their sparkle and their glitter. And I think I actually wrote, just follow the trail of glitter all the way to the Glitter Practitioner. And then I forgot to put my Calendly link up. But I thought, well, it wasn't really a plug. I was just trying to say, you notice other people's light, and people just the right people tend to turn up, divine timing at the right time, and it's opening your eyes and accepting that in. So I think those are my final words for today. Oh no, we've still got 5 minutes actually.
No, actually, I got to kick myself out being the responsible producer because you need to wrap things up. Yeah, just the wrap up with you and I is going to take 3 of it anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I just want to remind everybody today that you're a blessing, you have great value, and you have purpose in life. If you don't know what that is, talk to Dr. Noopy. She'll throw glitter upon you, and then you will magically know what that is. But you really seriously need to spend time looking within yourself and figure out what are you all about? I mean, what is your purpose in life? Because until you discover that, you're going to have challenges moving on. I am happy. Go to russhedge.com to have a conversation with anybody. Noopy is always there to have a great conversation with anybody. And you know what? Just a reminder, like I said, you're a blessing. You have purpose. You have value. You were created in this life for something amazing. And so today, believe that, get a strong foundation and move forward. And then you can laugh like Noopy for the rest of your life.
You don't want to laugh like me, I swear. I cackle. I can't breathe now. Okay. I'm very giddy pants today. Normally my brand story.
You are. Well, that normally calms you down, but it didn't work today. So
do you know why? I'll tell you why. Because I was enthralled by the beats. I know it's my own intro, but I was really tuning into the beats of that intro bit. I was just lost in that moment actually, and then I was like, oh, hello.
Oh, you're too much. You're too much. Well, I'm going to let you laugh me right out of here. Thank you for having me here today. What a blessing to be on your show. I'm honored to be your friend and your big brother, and honored to be the producer of your show. So thank you.
Before you go, I just want to say one thing. Thank you. I am so happy that you and I did the 50-second show together.
Yeah.
That's huge. 52. This is episode 52. That's a whole year, 52 weeks.
There you go.
You're 52 weeks. The year, isn't that? My God.
Well, yeah, there you go. You'll get it. I was going to tell everybody that you do need to tune in every Monday at 12 noon Pacific Daylight Time or 8 p.m. GMT every week for the Glitter Practitioner.
This is my bit.
There you go. I'm just helping you. And because it is amazing. And if you want to get in touch with me, go to russhedge.com. It's ticking below the screen, along with Noopy's connection stuff. And until we see you again, I'm going to say goodbye to myself.
All right. Oh, am I saying goodbye as well? You've just wrapped up. Okay, go on.
So.
No. I'll join you in the green room. I have to finish. I have no idea why Russ did my bit, which I love doing. So thank you for joining me. I know that was a bit of a giddy pants episode today. But you know what? I think the sunshine genuinely did get to me. So you can find me here every Monday on LinkedIn at 8 p.m. GMT, which is 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. And you can get hold of me also on Instagram, the Glitter Practitioner, Facebook and YouTube, all under the Glitter Practitioner. Direct message me on LinkedIn. My Calendly link is everywhere, but I kind of blocked things out for now. But if you're feeling frazzled, need a bit of finding your physassence again, direct message me. I can create time, and it would be an honor to share some glitter nuggets with you. Thank you for watching me and Russ today, and thank you for joining us for episode 52, and I shall see you again next week. Take care. Have an amazing week. Bye.